Well, it's always fun to see what happens with these rounds that are for bigger companies or latter stage where the founder may send an email. This one in particular, WeFunder put out a billboard asking Beehive if they'd let their community invest about 2, 3 weeks ago. And then you saw a bunch of chatter about Beehive asking online, should we? So this is the result of it. Literally just got this email at 10:01. It's 10:11. They got 880,000 in the round. And go ahead and reserve for Incolo here. And look at that. I can't actually invest yet without being a Beehive user, which I haven't been to date. I've looked at them quite a bit in the past, but the hurdle of like having to switch from one newsletter system to another. But I've seen a lot of good stuff from the creator economy and some other people on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and set up a trial for us, and this community around kind of put me over the edge to actually try out their account, see how I can do for Incolo. So flip back over here to reservation, put in my reservation, selected wire account, because once the round goes live, I can actually wire the funds versus right now it's test the waters and just fund reservation. Cool. So now leave the founder's message, but we'll see how big their raise gets. I'm very curious to see how engaged their community and others are and excited to be a part of this round. Just, I'll pause this video and then we'll check here, I don't know, 15 minutes later and see what happens. Just left them a cool note for why participating. Cool. Reservations received. They kind of took the path, if you guys are familiar with it, of a couple others such as Replit. So you notice how you had to have an account on Beehive to actually participate in the round when they go live. That's a tactic that some founders use in order to recruit other users to the platform. So they basically use an investment process, a crowdfunding process of taking investment from people that may be interested not only in investing in the company, but also becoming users. They don't necessarily need to raise the capital, but the founders do it anyway, just to, bolster sales ambassadors and increase company growth. So if I go look at some other companies done it, so for example, Replit's one of those where in order to participate in this round alongside Kotu, you actually had to be a user of Replit, like an actual customer of Replit. So they allowed anybody with an account to participate in this round and funded it pretty quickly as well. So I'll be very curious to see what Beehive does. But it's a common tactic founders take, and I'm seeing more and more of that occur out there where you have VC and angel group participation, and then me around participation with people investing, say, $100 to sometimes as high as like $200,000, $250,000 side by side with the VCs and other angel groups. Alright, so I've got some other stuff to do today, but it's been less than 15 minutes later, and they've already close to having another $100,000 in the round here. But if they can continue on that growth rate, like I'm going to dig into the company a little bit further to see beyond subscriptions and do all the diligence I would normally